Hello guys, I'm going to go over the assignment for you today, map projections. And we talked about this in class, just in case you missed class. I'm going into geography, I'm going to modules. Okay, and we watched a video as part of our starters that talked about map projections and what they are. So you want to make sure you watch that video. Okay, and we're doing this assignment right here, map projections assignment. Okay, why are all maps wrong? So you can click on that to make it bigger. I have a copy for me right up here. But looking at this globe, so the Earth is round, right? And we have to realize that maps are taking a round surface and making it flat. So however we try to put on this piece of paper, there's still going to be some mistakes or some distortions that happen because we're taking this round globe, right, and that we're projecting it, that's why it's called map projections, onto this piece of paper to make a map. So some things are not going to come out right because the way that we can't get the paper to be a curved surface. So what we're going to do, okay, let's go ahead and put in your name, all that other fun jazz in here. All right, and then we're going to talk about the globe. So describe the lines of longitude. Remember, latitude is this way on the globe. So latitude is this way, karate chop this way. Longitude is up and down like this. So latitude, longitude. All right, now with the globe, if we look over here at this picture of the globe, we can see the longitude lines, the lines going up and down here. So those lines that are going up and down, those are the longitude lines. And we were looking to see if they're parallel or if they're not parallel and do they intersect at a certain point. And on a globe, they do. They intersect at the top and the bottom. That means they all come together at the top and the bottom, at the poles. So going back over here to our assignment, we're going to describe the lines of longitude, and we're going to say not parallel and meets at the poles. Okay? Okay, so not parallel meets at the pole. What distortion we see? So looking at this globe, okay, we shouldn't see any distortion. There's not, because the Earth is round. Sorry, flat earthers, the Earth is round. And the globe is round as well. So we're not going to have any distortions. Things are going to be true to size and shape because we're not trying to put it onto a round surface onto a flat surface. Okay, so on distortion, we can put size, oops, wrong place, size and shape are not distorted. Okay, why use a globe? And like in the video, it talks about this as well, that it's an exact model of the Earth. Okay, it is the best, the best one that we can use because there is no distortion in size or shape or distance. It's a great model of the Earth. Okay, so that's why we should use a globe. All right, projections. So now we're going to look at, I'm going to add in here size and shape. That's what we're looking at. We're going to look at some different map projections and describe the lines of longitude. So how are the lines going? What distortion, what mistakes do we see? Or how are things misrepresented in that projection, and why use this projection? So if we go to the Mercator, and when you click on this map projections up here, you should be able to see it. Okay, it's the first one. Okay, now we're looking at the lines of longitude going up and down. Okay, so it makes a grid system, right? Like they're parallel to each other. They don't intersect, especially at the poles. If I go and look at this one, oh, these ones are not parallel. Okay, so we're going to say they're not parallel. They make a grid. They're also perpendicular to the latitude, so we get right angles. So going back into my thing here, I'm going to say makes a grid. Lines are parallel. And look at all these math words we're using, guys. The math teacher should be so impressed with us. 2 lines of latitude. Okay? And have you seen the movie Hidden Figures? What they're trying to figure out latitude and longitude in that movie, so it's pretty cool. They're using math to do geography. What distortion do we see? So we really want to pay attention to the poles. So looking at here, okay, up north here, we're looking at size and shapes of the continents. Whoa, Antarctica looks really big. Okay, and then Greenland looks really big too. The rest of these look okay, like there might be some size. Their shape is really well though, like that's the shape. If I'm comparing it to a globe, that's the shape. Let me compare it to this one down here. Oh yeah, Antarctica is huge compared to this one. So like this one here, like okay, small, huge. This looks so big. And Greenland is way bigger than Africa, and that's not true. So coming over to this, okay, we're going to see land masses close to the poles are way too big. Africa is too small. Okay, so what that basically means is sizes are distorted. Oh, I forgot to do too big. Okay, why would you use this projection? So we talked about this in class, and we also talked about it in the video, that they really use the Mercator map a lot for traveling and for exploring and oceanography, like those type of things. So it's good for traveling, because especially like Google Maps, they use it because it's the same right angles when you go when you zoom in close. So good for traveling and navigating oceans. Okay, this is, I'm going to star this because this is your test information that you want to make sure you understand for the test. You need to know that Mercator is accurate directions, not in size. So it's good for directions, not for size. Okay. All right. Then next, we want to look at the Molly-Wall. So looking at the Molly-Wall, that's this next one, looking at those lines of longitude, they are curved, so they're not going to be parallel to each other, and they meet at the poles. So back over here, okay, not parallel, and meets at the poles. Right? Distortion, size and shape. Okay, so this one, looking at that, we want to look at this shape and size. So the size is actually pretty accurate. Like when I look at Antarctica, that looks pretty good, like how Antarctica should look. Greenland is too. So it looks like the shapes on here are pretty good. Now the size is what is not projected right on here. So when you look at the center, like the size looks pretty good, but when you go further out, it's skewed a little bit. Like if you can, especially if you compare it to like here and here, it has more of that curved, like flattened type look. Like this one's kind of flattened and stretched out. So it kind of has it has some of the shapes are distorted. So going back over here to this one, we're going to say shapes are distorted, but size is okay. Right? This one is hard to be like, okay, what would you use this for? So the size of the land masses are okay. So you could use this for if you're doing specialty maps where you're involving just like the size of the land, but you would not want to use this for travel. Okay, like you may never get there type of thing. So size of land masses are right, but do not use this map for travel. Okay, I'm going to move that up a little bit. All right. Okay, Robinson projection. That's our last one here, so I click on that. Okay, we're going to look at this map right here. This is the Robinson projection. This is another one you need to know for the test. So Mercator and Robinson. Okay, looking at our lines of longitude, the lines are not parallel. They don't meet at the poles. If you notice up here they do, but here they're just kind of curved. So they don't meet all the way at the poles. So we're going to put lines are not parallel and do not meet at the poles. The latitudes or lines are parallel with each other. Okay, so again, if we go back and look at this one, okay, I'm looking at the shapes and sizes here. And I'm looking at the shapes, like they look pretty good, like for the most part, like the shapes and stuff, like they seem pretty accurate. I'm gonna look up here and compare it to this one. Like it's pretty accurate. The size, it's not as accurate as this one, but it's way more accurate than the Mercator. So there's some give and take with this one. So I'm going to say it's distorted. Oops. Distorted. There we go. But in between the other two maps. Oops. I did not get that. Okay. Antarctica. Antarctica looks large, but it's not as bad as like the Mercator. Okay, this one is good to use because it's a balance of both maps. Okay, it's in between both of those, so you kind of, even though it's not like the best, it's still kind of better in some ways because it's a good in between both of those. So it's a balance of both maps. It's distorted. This is another test thing right here. Distorted in shape, but less in size. Okay, so the size is a little less distorted, but it's distorted in shape. Okay, and then that is our assignment for today. So hopefully that helps you. Have a great day.